What is going on, everybody? My name is Nico and welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield video. Today we're doing another team breakdown. I've just made this new team for Series 8 that I'm really liking, and it's just I'm really liking the team building this season because really the team building comes down to picking a restricted Pokemon and then building around that Pokemon, which I just think is a lot of fun. Granted, I don't know a lot of the legendaries, but I am quickly learning a lot of how these legendaries can be used in play. I've mainly stuck to a lot of the more popular ones, Shadow Rider, Calyrex, and Kyogre. This one is going to feature Lugia, which I think is just a really fun one. Silver is my favorite of Gen 2, so really wanted to try and figure out a way to work Lugia in. So that is what we're going to talk about today. But if this is your first time here on the channel, make sure you are subscribed for more Pokemon Sword and Shield VGC content in the future. Let's get into it. Alright, we are over here in Pokemon Showdown, and this team, like most of my teams, has gone through many iterations along the way to get to where it is now. So, again, I'll just go ahead and cover what I did to start. So at first, I liked Lugia with Raichu because of the electric weakness. Raichu avoids, Lugia taking any damage because you have Lightning Rod. I really like this combo. Also, it paired very well with Lapras, which is just super good right now. Like, Lapras should be on the majority of teams because it is just a hard freaking counter to not only Kyogre with its Water Absorb. Use Water Absorb and you Dynamax, and then you take a hit Thunder or something from Kyogre. If you're running Weakness Policy, you're going to be able to knock that out very easily, knock out the Kyogre. But it also kind of, if you are able to set up your screens, you're kind of shutting down your Zacians that you're seeing so much. So Lapras is just really good. It's also paired very well with Zacian. Lapdog is a very popular meta format right now, so it's just a very good Pokemon. So I did want to work Lapras into the team, much like I worked it into the Calyrex team. So just a fantastic Pokemon. So originally this was the team. I noticed I had a really high electric weakness, so I'm just not a fan of that. So I scrapped that idea. I had Celesteela, worked in Heatran. This team did okay. It just didn't do everything I wanted it to, so I ended up scrapping this team as well. I did like the Heatran. I wanted to figure out a way to get Heatran into one of my teams, but this just wasn't it. Then we moved over and got rid of Raichu. Raichu I liked, however, the problem with Raichu is it was kind of hard to get off my Calm Mind if I was leading Lugia, which is what makes Lugia so damn powerful, is the Calm Mind. And you activate this bad boy, next turn you're going to be doing lots. You're going to do so much, especially if you go for the Dynamax, you're going to be doing a ton of freaking damage. So I ended up rolling Clefairy instead for a Follow Me Helping Hand Pokemon, and this has been a dream. Okay, Clefairy works not only super well with Lugia, so you can get your Calm Mind up, it also works really well with Lapras. It's just a very like fun Pokemon to rotate in, because so many people are going to want to, fake this out, just get rid of it early, so you can first off stall a turn with Protect and just ignore whatever they're doing. Especially, I do that a lot with my lead with Lapras, and then I can knock something out with Lapras or set my screens, and then next turn, that Pokemon is usually pretty low, so I can just use Clefairy, instead of using the Follow Me, use Moonblast, knock the Pokemon out, and then we go to Lapras. So Clefairy just really works on this team very well because, like I said, it pairs with Lapras, and then the Calm Mind is so huge on Lugia. Then we get to the final iteration of this team, and we are sitting here with Lugia, Lapras, Clefairy, Landorus, Incineroar, of course. It's so hard to get away from Incineroar because it just does everything. It's such a good Pokemon, and then Rillaboom, just for some extra coverage and the knockoff ability to get rid of other weakness policies and things that might be annoying. So I'm going to cover everything in this team, and then I'm going to take it into a couple battles for us and just show you guys how it works. So as you can see here with Lugia, weakness policy, multi-scale, so you're going to take a little less damage off start. So if you can take a super effective move off start, it's going to do reduced damage and activate your weakness policy, and you're going to be sitting pretty going into the next turn. You're running Recover, Aeroblast, Earth Power, and Calm Mind. This is really nice because you can set up some special defenses as well as get some speed buffs. If you go for the Dynamax, Recover is really nice because it just is nice being able to get your Pokemon back to full health, and you can stall this with Clefairy. We go into the stats. We got 84 HP, 220 special attack and 204 speed with a modest nature. Moving on to Lapras, Freeze Dry. It's pretty much the exact same Lapras that I run in my other team. Freeze Dry, Protect, Hydro Pump, and Thunder. Water Absorb, obviously, so you can eat up those water spouts and not have to worry about it. Got Life Orb on there because I am running the weakness policy on Lugia instead. Looking at 12 HP, 12 defense, 252 special attack, 4 special defense, and 228 speed with a modest nature. Just really like Lapras right now because of the popularity, again, of Kyogre and Zacian. Both really, really helpful here. Clefairy, like I said, Helping Hand, Follow Me, Protect, and Moonblast with Friend Guard. Eviolite, obviously, to get those defenses up. 252 HP, 220 defense, and 36 special defense with a bold nature. Exact same Landorus I use pretty much in every team I feature Landorus in. Earthquake, Rock Slide, Fly, U-Turn, and Assault Vest with Intimidate. 228 HP, 116 attack, 4 defense, 12 special defense, and 148 speed with a Jolly Nature. This is just a really great Pokemon to, honestly, in a lot of situations, Dynamax with, because you have such high coverage. You're able to get special defense up as well as speed up. Just a really good Dynamax option. Incineroar, obviously, like I said, it's fantastic for everything it does. It intimidates, it fake outs, it parting shots. Instead of Darkest Lariat, if you want, you can run Snarl. Like, it can do freaking everything, and it takes hits like a champ. So, just a really, really, really powerful Pokemon that, honestly, it's going to be hard getting rid of Incineroar because it just does so much for a team. Same Incineroar I always use, just like Landorus, Citrus Berry. 244 HP, 4 attack, 72 defense, and 188 special defense with a careful nature. Finally, Rillaboom. This is a very similar Rillaboom to what I use in every team that I feature Rillaboom in as well. I don't have a Gmax, but I mean, just have a Gmax in case you have to go that route. Miracle Seed, Grassy Surge, obviously. Fake Out, Protect, Knockoff. Knockoff's not only good for getting rid of the potential weakness policy on Pokemon, but also it is super effective against Calyrex Shadow, which can be helpful in certain situations. If you do maybe have to go for the Dynamax on Rillaboom, that could be very helpful in those instances. And then obviously Grassy Glide as well. 160 HP, 252 attack, 20 defense, and 76 special defense with an adamant nature. And that is the team. It's super fun. Lots of damage. These two Pokemon are really hard for me to get away from right now. I just seem to find a use for them in everything. It's just really nice. So I'm going to now take this team into a couple battles because they are just to show how it works and everything. All right, so this is a weird looking team for sure. Yolu, Rosema, Duskmane's interesting. I think Ensign, and I don't mind that. Bringing Rillaboom in the back. And then it comes down to Lapras or Lugia here. I think Lapras might be a better bring. So they're definitely going for a coaching here, but we can just fake that out. Do I need to go for a Dynamax? I'm very tempted to. I think we fake it out and go for Dynamax. Does Riolu run Protect? Quick Guard? Okay, we got it. Doesn't matter. Speeds up. They do get Trick Room up, but I'm not really that concerned about Trick Room going up in this situation. We just Parting Shot here and go for another Airstream into Oranguru. And is Necrozma... I don't know if Necrozma Duskmane is physical or special. That's a problem. We'll just... It doesn't really matter. We're just going to neuter it. Special attack for each Pokemon is lowered. I think if we do that, we just completely neuter it, right? I think that's a play. Maybe? Oh, that's... I wasn't okay with that. Steel Spike. That's fine. Rillaboom comes out for sure now. And they resist the bug type. That's fine. Now they're definitely worried about good old Rillaboom. I'm just gonna go for a knockoff here and then go for a Quake. Let's see. Yep, it was weakness policy. That's the only problem with knockoff into a psychic Pokemon is you're gonna activate the weakness policy either way. Do I just... Alright, we'll just go Incin, bring Incin in. We'll protect. Just kind of wait out their Dynamax here. Here we go, easy. We definitely need to just rotate in Lapras here and go for a fake out, I'm thinking, onto Primarina. Oh, Psychic Terrain. I didn't think about the Psychic Terrain. I always forget about that. Alright. We'll go ahead and Freeze Dry here. And do we rotate again? I think we have to get the terrain back on our side. Primarina's knocked out by the Freeze Dry. Go for the Parting Shot. Bada bing, bada boom. That Necrozma was just nothing after all the work Incineroar and Landorus did to it. So that's a win there. Alright, new battle. Who dis? Let's go with... Oh, Dialga is a pain. Dialga is a pain. I think... Clefairy? Clefairy Landorus looks pretty solid here. Rillaboom in the back. I don't know, because the only thing we really need Rillaboom for is the Tapu, which we could just bring Lapras for and have Thunder. Or Freeze Dry. So, do we really need the Rillaboom in this one? I think I still want Incin for Fake Out Pressure, but... and for Intimidates, but I don't think I need Rillaboom or Lugia. I'm not using Lugia a whole lot right now. Okay. I think the safest play is just to rotate Incin in. And... they're not that slow a team, but I could see them going for I could definitely see them going for... do I just protect Clefairy? Protect Clefairy, rotate Incin in, and then rotate Landorus back in? I think that might be a better play. Let's do it. There's the Dynamax. Probably Steel Spike. Yep, there it is. It's still a decent chunk to poor Clefairy. Go ahead and rotate Landorus back in here. Go for a Parting Shot on Dialga. So it's definitely got to be a special attacker, right? I don't see, that's my thing, is right now I just don't know enough about these legendaries. Dialga, is it special or is it physical? It's got to be special because it's still doing so much damage and it's it's been intimidated into the ground at this point. Okay, rotate Lapras back in. Bring in Clefairy here and just freeze. Do we go for the... we'll go for the Freeze Dry. I'm sure they go into Landorus. Fairly confident they go into Landorus. I think this late game they try to set up Trick Room. My hope is that we can do a fair chunk here to Tapu. They go for a lightning. Ooh, that's not good. Moonblast, we take that. Do a good chunk to Tapu, and it's frozen. Perfect. Dialga's back to normal size. That is a-okay with me. We'll go for the follow me, and we'll just knock out Tapu. We'll save Dynamax here. Wow, it woke up immediately. That's unfortunate. So we just lose that one. There's no way around that. I was hoping I'd get another turn. Well, it not woke up, but thawed. So I was hoping we get another turn out of that freeze. Let's see here. Honestly, Landorus is looking good into just about everything. I don't hate... I don't hate the Lapras Spring here. Just use it for a backline. It's not great though. So I think Rillaboom actually is a better bring than Lapras into this one. And then... LUGIA is not a great bring either. Honestly, Clefairy, Lugia lead might not be the worst thing in the world, because then I can try and get my weakness policy set up in a Calm Mind. And then bring Rillaboom and Endurus in the back. Or do I bring in? I think I'm going to go with Incin. And I'm actually a pretty big fan of what they decided to go with here. We go for a Calm Mind. Hopefully they activate a policy. I don't know if they have anything that can activate a policy. But we just protect Clefairy here, get a Calm Mind up, and then we go in next turn. Muddy Water does little to nothing, and that's why I wanted to protect Clefairy, so we didn't just lose it. Go for a follow me here, and we'll go for an Airstream into Tapu? Question mark. I do kind of want to get go follow an Earth Power into. No, I'm actually cool with the Airstream just because if they rotate, I don't want to miss a Quake. They didn't rotate though, so that's a little unfortunate. That's alright. We got Big Chip on Tapu there. That's reset. That's a good bring on Tapu. I haven't seen that before. That's a good bring. Alright, we'll go Helping Hand, Quake into Heatran. Yep, there we go. That's cool. Bye-bye, Heatran. I'm surprised it wasn't Shuka Buried. Let's see what they decide to bring now. See, this is where Lugia really shines. We got a real powerful situation here. I'm going to try and get the berry up on Incineroar. Well, Helping Hand in Airstream again. Pop your berry, turd. Oh, it doesn't. Is it not carrying a berry? What do you have on this Incin? There's the Zekrom. We'll go for a follow me and get a Calm Mind up. They might just haze again next turn, but we still outspeed. It is Life Orb, that's good. We just Helping Hand here, surely. I'm willing to sack Lugia at this point. And we still survive that hit, so I'm not really that worried about it. Muddy Water does negligible damage. We do a big hit. We'll go for a follow me here and just recover. Because I'll probably just go for Muddy Water again. and then we won't take much damage at all. This is what I was saying about that. The Clefairy Lugia combo is just super good. There we go. We get our recover off. My accuracy is not looking great. We do still have Incin. I'm cool with bringing Rillaboom in here and scaring them. We'll go for a Grassy Glide into the Zekrom slot because they're probably going to rotate Tapu here, and we'll just bring in Incin for Lugia. I think that's the safest play. Just because I don't want to take too big a hit on Lugia here. That still did a lot of damage for a resist. Yeah, see, there's the Bolt Break. It's fine because we got our Berry. Bada bing, bada boom. So they have Incin. I'm gonna go into Tapu this time though, and just fake out the Zekrom slot. Yeah, okay, that works. I was gonna say they're either going to rotate Zekrom or protect it this turn. Now they can't rotate, so we'll Grassy Glide into that slot surely, and then I think we just go for a Flare Blitz into Incin. Oh, that's a good play. Get their Berry. There's the Berry. I was gonna say it didn't pop as early as mine, so it's definitely not a Citrus Berry. We just obviously protect here and Flare Blitz. That did not knock it out though. That's unfortunate. We swap in Lugia here, I'm thinking. Go for a Parting Shot. That was a pretty good chunk. Ooh, the only problem with that rotate is we didn't get the opportunity there to really do anything. We didn't reset the Grassy Glide, so that's kind of a pain, but we did flinch that. We're gonna take a hit here on Rillaboom, but not a huge deal. Really, we Flare Blitz here. Now I'm pretty comfy swapping back into Lugia, taking another Flare Blitz. Just chipping away at this Incin. It's just doing everything to itself at this point. I feel pretty good going into the Incin this turn and going for an Earth Power into Zekrom. I don't expect to hold on to Lugia this turn. Yep, that's fine because we reset. Yep, there you go. You knock yourself out, and we reset Grassy Terrain. That's really all we need. That Paralyzation's sucking, but it's not that big a deal at this point. We go for Flare Blitz here, and we fake out. Pretty easy cleanup here. The rotation capability between Rillaboom and Incineroar with the fake out pressure is just so good. But yeah, that was a pretty good game all around for that team. But that is going to be it for this video. You guys got to see the team in action. I will hopefully get this team ready to go in game here in the next few days, be able to show that off. I'm also going to be hopefully getting out a new tips and tricks video for VGC. So a lot of cool stuff coming. So make sure you are sticking around here on the channel. If you found the video entertaining and helpful, make sure you leave a like and smash the subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Be sure to check out the Discord where people are playing Pokemon all the time, and check me out over on Twitch, TikTok, and all my socials if you're interested in keeping up with me, this channel, the stream, or anything like that. But like I said, that is it for this one, and I hope to see you all in the next video.